morning to our RANsquawk listeners. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. In terms of the major news of the weekend, which dominated most of the headlines, was that of Standard & Poor's. They did indeed come out and downgraded the AAA rating of the French sovereign by 1 notch. They did the same to Austria, as well as other countries. They did by 2 notches downgrade that of Italy and Spain, whereas Germany were affirmed at AAA. In terms of the market reaction we've seen so far, as European participants react for the first time, it has been relatively muted. A lot of the informed European and government sources later on Friday afternoon did come out and pretty much had in line with what S&P announced. So a lot of that reaction has already taken place. At the moment, the euro trading pretty much flat to minor negative against the dollar, and elsewhere in the European equity markets, we're only in minor negative territory, down around 0.5% in the major bourses, albeit financials are the worst performing. In terms of the 10-year government bond yield spreads, they did initially open at wider levels, however they have come in slightly. There has been once again some unconfirmed talk of the ECB being relatively aggressive via the S&P, purchasing in particular around the 5-year part of the curve in Spanish and Italian debt. In terms of other things that we have to look out for is any updates in regard to the debt swap negotiations for Greece. We have seen various press reports, the Sunday Times here in the UK, talking about the prospect of Greece defaulting as soon as March, given the fact that that is the next date of when they have around 14 billion euros worth of redemptions to be paid. So it's very important that these talks do get finalised soon before the market does again become more jittery about the prospect of them being able to meet their financial repayments. Elsewhere, in terms of the calendar going forward, it is a US market holiday today for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so the pits shut and we are on a reduced Globex schedule. Nothing major coming out later this afternoon will likely keep things focused very much on Europe. That concludes the opening wrap from me, so for the time being, have yourself a great trading day.